The following items will be required for the download, installation, and licensing of the ProSeries program: an internet connection to access the proconnect.intuit.com website, a valid My Account login for ProSeries, and administrator privileges on the computer that meets our system requirements. The recommended system requirements for the ProSeries tax program are 2 GHz processor or higher, 4 GB of RAM or greater, Windows 7 operating system or newer. You can see the details regarding our system requirements on our website. To see the details of these requirements, go to our website at proconnect.intuit.com. Once you're on that page, hover the mouse cursor over Products to display the drop-down menu and select ProSeries. Then select FAQs. From here, click the button for ProSeries Tax System Recommendations. Once you're on this page, you can scroll down to see on the right side the recommended system requirements for a network installation. If you're unsure if your computer or network meet the minimum requirements, please consult your IT technician or network administrator. Also, it is necessary that the workstations have appropriate permissions, read, write, modify permissions to the drive mapped where the network shared is located on the server. In a client-server network environment, the installation should be performed from a workstation computer. While installing at the workstation, files will be pushed to the server shared location. For peer-to-peer networks, perform the installation at the computer that will be acting as the data holder. The workstation that performs the initial installation of the tax program will be considered the ProSeries admin computer. Only one computer can be the ProSeries admin workstation. The ProSeries admin workstation has rights to some aspects of the program that all other workstations will not, such as updating the program on the network, changes to the firm name and/or address, master and e-file passwords, bank product registration information, database maintenance, and home-based tune-up. To begin the installation of the ProSeries tax program, we will need to return to the proconnect.intuit.com webpage, select Sign In the top right, then ProSeries. Then enter your user ID and password and click Sign In. If you have not created a My Account login, select the link for Create an Account. You will need your ProSeries customer number and billing zip code to complete this process. After you have logged into the My Account, you are presented with the dashboard. On this page, you can select the Download button to download the current year of the tax software. Selecting previous years will give you a drop-down where you can also download prior year versions of the software. Depending on the web browser you are using, you may be prompted to run, save, or open the download file before the installation begins. Choose whichever option is applicable, then launch the executable to begin the installation. When you run that file, the install begins. The initial welcome screen will appear. Select Next to continue. You may use the scroll bar to review the end-user license agreement, and when ready, select the I accept the terms of the license agreement radial button and then select Next. The installation type screen will prompt you to select either standalone or network. Select Network and then select Next. The Confirm Administrator Computer window is now displayed. As previously covered in this video, the installation should be performed from the workstation designated as the ProSeries admin computer. Click the box Yes. This is the computer I want to be the ProSeries admin computer. And then select Next to continue. The workstation name screen will display the computer name of the workstation that is performing the installation. This computer name defaults to the name found in the Windows System Properties. You can change the name default to be more descriptive, such as John or John's computer. If you enter a name, it will only be used by ProSeries Tax Program and will not change the computer name in the Windows System Properties. Click Next to continue. On the Network Installation Folder screen, the Local Install Folder and Network Install Folder fields will default to a location on the local hard drive of the computer performing the installation. If you are in a client-server environment, the destination for the Network Install Folder should point to the server. Change the path from C drive to whatever mapped letter drive the server has been assigned. If you are running in a peer-to-peer environment, leave the network installation path as it is, pointing to the local C drive of the data holding computer, and then select Next to continue. The product selection screen will allow you to select the federal and state program modules for installation. For this video presentation, I'm going to select the federal products 1040, 1120, 1120S, and 1065. And then the state products, I will choose California for installation. I can select the boxes individually for California or use the hyperlink to automatically fill in the check boxes for that state. We recommend selecting just the federal and state products that you know you need. Installing all federal and state products will affect the length of time it takes to launch the program and when updating the tax program. If at a later time you need to install the additional federal or state products, you can do so from within the ProSeries tax program by selecting the Update drop-down menu at the top, then select and download new products to relaunch this screen. Select the Next button once you've selected your products for installation. The selected products will begin to download. After the download is complete, the application settings screen will appear and automatically install key components for the program, apply program settings, and create the installation folder. Click Next to continue. Once the program has been installed, the Launch ProSeries checkbox will be selected. Click Finish to launch the program. When the program launches for the first time, it will need to be licensed. The Connected Customer Licensing wizard will run. The wizard will walk you through the licensing process for ProSeries. Click Next to continue with the wizard. Enter your customer account number and the sold to zip code, and then click Next. The wizard will then connect to the Intuit servers to confirm the product licensed and to import your firm information. Click Next when this process is completed. The Verify Firm Information screen will display information for your firm as it will appear on the tax returns. Verify the information that appears is correct and then click Next. If the information is not correct due to either a misspelling or a missing suite number, then click on the Business Personal Name Update tool link. You will then have the ability to make any necessary corrections to your firm information, and then click the Next button. Any changes made to the firm information will be transmitted to our servers and your account will be updated. The Product License screen will then display the products that your firm is licensed to use with the ProSeries program. Click the Continue button. The ProSeries tax program will now try to launch. You'll want to enter your My Account login to sign into the software. At the same time, the program update will run and check for and download any updates. This update process will run in the background. We will come back to the program update screen in a few moments. There are several screen prompts in the program that will need to be cleared before the program update will apply. The first time the tax program is opened, the Options Setup wizard will appear. This wizard will prompt you to enter information that is specific to your firm. Take a moment to go through this wizard to set up your firm preparer information, the e-file and ERO information, selecting additional services such as the Refund Transfer, American Express Serve, and Protection Plus, and set up your billing options. The Options Setup wizard can also be run at a later time by selecting the Help menu and choosing the Options Setup wizard in the drop-down. When you close the Options Setup wizard, you are presented with the Workstation Install Instructions screen. There is an option to print these instructions. Use these instructions to install the program at any other workstations in the office. When you close this, the program will open. You are presented with the tip of the day. This will appear every time you open the program. You may deselect the Show Tips box if you prefer not to see the tips. When you close this window, the IRS Device ID screen will appear. This notification informs you that when an e-file is transmitted, the unique identifier of the computer is also transmitted. This is part of the IRS fraud prevention measures. You are then presented with this window that prompts to transfer files from the prior ProSeries program. This message will show up anytime there are no clients shown in the home base. The home base is the screen where the client list is presented. I will select No on this window. Now that we have cleared the initial program screen prompts, we will return to the ProSeries update. The ProSeries update screen downloads any updates that are available for the program as well as any additional products that were selected for installation. If there were no updates or additional products to install, just close the program update window. If there were any updates or additional products downloaded, then click the Install Now button. Then OK when prompted with the message All changes made in ProSeries will be automatically saved before restarting. The program will close to install the updates and/or additional products. Once this update is completed, the ProSeries update screen will display the products that were updated along with the version and status for the corresponding federal or state forms. Click the Close button and the ProSeries program will relaunch. We have now completed the steps of downloading, installing, and licensing the ProSeries tax program. It is now time to perform the workstation install for the remaining computers in the office. Refer to the workstation installation instructions to perform the workstation install at any of the computers in the office that will need access to the ProSeries tax program. From the workstation needing to be installed, browse to the path indicated in the workstation install instructions. The instructions then indicate to open the folder ProNet, then to open the folder WKSTN, and then run the setup in that folder. The workstation install is very simple. There should be no options to change. All the files that are needed to install at this workstation reside on the server, and whatever modules the admin computer installed will also be installed at the workstation. If you did not print the workstation installation instructions, or need them again to add a new workstation, you may access these instructions from the tax program. Select Help, then select Workstation Install Instructions.